Wells Fargo just posted this article behind me. Commercial lending improves. That's the headline. And I guess that they're counting loan modifications. There's trillions of dollars that these commercial investors cannot get out of. They have to refinance and they can't. They can't. They got a 3% rate, 4% rate back in 2021 and 2022. Rates are 6.5%. Taxes doubled, insurance doubled, the labor and maintenance have doubled on these properties. They're no longer profitable. The banks know this. And yet, they're posting loan modifications as improvements. You have to read in between the lines. There's no way that Wells Fargo could be making money in today's market when no commercial investor is making money. They're dying. They're handing the keys to the bank. And the bank is saying, please don't give us the property. And the investor's saying, take the keys, I'm willing to walk away from my 20-25%. They're done. They're cooked, guys. But yet, we get these headlines. So you have to be aware. They're never going to be transparent with you. But just look at the facts. Look at the cost of living. Look at the unemployment. Look at the cost of food. When you go to a restaurant and order breakfast, are you paying 15 to 30 bucks for one breakfast? Just look at the simple facts. The simple facts tell the story. The stock market is inflated. Between 1850 and 2007, the Dow Jones Industrial, the peak was 2007 was at 18,000. And in the last 19 years, the peak has been 50,000, which tells me that in the last 19 years, America nearly doubled in growth. I'm still living in the same earth. And all I'm seeing, the only thing that's doubled and tripled is inflation. So I think the Dow Jones numbers, that might be inflation that we're looking at, because it makes no sense. Just look at the simple facts. The simple facts. Don't dive in. You don't need a doctor. You don't need an economist. You don't need a specialist. You don't need any of that. You just got to look at the facts. Drive by a for sale sign, call it. More than likely, you can't afford it. I can't either. It's inflated. It's overpriced. You pull into the gas station, when you're done pumping your gas, you can't believe what you just spent. I can't either. When you walk into Costco, which is dirt cheap, but you were paying 300 bucks 3 years ago, and now that same amount of groceries is 600 bucks, you feel it, because I know I do. And these are the things that are going on. And yet, we got Wells Fargo, real big, saying that lending and commercial has approved. It's a lie. And they're going to continue to lie to us. So I'm going to call people out when I see crap, okay? I'm not the smartest. I'm not the dumbest. I just have a lot of common sense. Anyways, thank you guys for listening up. My whole point is to just inform you that these headlines, man, they're sad. They continue to really lie to these individuals, lie to people, pushing them into deals that really don't exist. At the end of the day, there are deals out there. But it's been many years that I couldn't say that statement. But I can say that now. But you have to look for them. You have to dig. It's like looking for a needle in a haystack. But they're out there. Okay, 3-4 years ago, there was no needle in a haystack. And I think in 2027 and 2028, it's going to be sand in a bushel of needles. You're going to see needles everywhere. Okay, so just stay aware. Stay very aware on what's going on with our economy, because none of these headlines make sense. But, at the end of the day, the key word is propaganda. They're going to continue the propaganda you. And if you look at the experienced investor back in 2021 and 2022, They fell for the propaganda. They took these 2 to 3% loans, interest only, and were, yes, I'm investing $52 million in this building basically because it's cash flowing amazingly. Yo, are you dumb, Jack? Ain't you thinking what's going to happen when the rates go up? Because you know the rates are going to go up. It's I mean, I have zero economy. I don't know. I mean, I do have an economy degree, but I don't study it like that. And to me, it was common sense. I'm not taking a 2-3 year loan that's not locked in, interest only. Why would I do that? Why would I invest millions and millions of dollars knowing that rates can double and triple? Hey guys, we don't control rates. Federal Reserve, policy, government, they control. They hit a switch, they have a meeting. We got, 12 board members? I forgot how many members it is in a board, but it's not many. A little vote, yeah, I think it's 12. 7 of them vote rate hike. Guess what? You're popped. And that's what's going on in commercials. So be aware with these idiotic headlines. Thank you for listening up, guys. See you on the next one.